What's going on, guys? I'm Matt Stryker and welcome back to Ree's Retro Toys. On today's adventure, I'm with my good friends Sasho, Hunter, and you guys know Chad, and we are heading to Your Toy Connection. And where's it at in Ohio?
Ravenna, Ohio.
Ravenna, Ohio. So we've never been to the store before. Well, Sasho has.
I've been there.
Okay, and Chad has been there before. This is our buddy Ron's store. Ron sets up at a lot of the toy shows as well, like Toy Ohio and Toy Palooza. Really good guy, and I've been meaning to get to his store and do a video for you guys. So it's raining like crazy. We're gonna go ahead and get in the store and show you around. All right, wish us luck.
See you guys.
So here we're at Your Toy Connection. As you can see, it is raining like crazy. This is the front of the store here, right on the corner. Got this awesome vintage console TV here. VCR Nintendo setup. Looks awesome. Love it. And then over here, he has like a Sith Christmas tree and a giant Darth Vader. Very nice. Gonna go in here.
It's like in the early 90s. Yeah, 92. I mean, it's not one of the more popular early 90s lines, but it's early 90s horror. It's yeah, here's your bag.
He gave it to me.
He gave you the bag?
Yeah, so if you wanted, you could have it.
Video games over here. Genesis, Sega CD.
This is my favorite thing that I buy. Flash Puffin. It's awesome. That's what we should have in there, everybody.
All sorts of different video games. Classic Nintendo. And Super Nintendo. There's some classic Nintendo powers in there.
1999. Okay. Yeah, because that's what
Game Gear.
that's what Andy's doing for people.
64.
He's catching the world back.
Genesis. There is a Torpedo Run. Floor Wars. Can't say I've ever seen that before. Super Bowl. Electronic football. Different newer figures up here. Oh, more Nintendo Power. And Sega Visions.
Dude, we just kind of
Some Harry Potter Lego. My daughter would like this, and my wife, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
And over here is more Lego.
Loves that show. I haven't talked to him.
Here too.
Loves that show. But maybe if they change it.
He used to drive all the way from Maryland to California.
He did it twice. The one time he drove with his trailer, his truck, and then the one time he had his stuff freighted out there and he flew. But what was that cost?
Sorts of cool Lego sets.
I can't even imagine.
I guess he's having a
Like a mini Imperial shuttle.
married yet, right?
No.
Just pulling the, just in the,
Batwing. TIE Fighter. All sorts of different minifigs. you guys like the minifigs.
Oh, that could be yours too. I have
And even minifigs. Look at that. Do a quick scan around the toy shop here.
Definitely could go home today. I can price them. Those came in on Friday before I left, and I haven't done anything with them. Some of the plush need clean. They're dirty. Yeah, this was complaints. Is there any cards? No.
Lots of different Lego sets.
Those came with the stuff. I haven't priced them yet, but those are all strategy guys. This was like,
Some Legions and the Animal Warriors Kingdom.
Yeah, I need to price them for them.
The new line, newer line.
Yeah. For sure. I didn't test it, so I don't know if it works. I don't care if it works. So you're along for the ride today with the.
It's because I'm not at. We're closed today. Usually when they go toy hunting, I'm at work.
Are they toy hunting today or just closed for the holiday?
No, they're closed. I meant like these guys.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
when
Oh,
they
yeah,
go
yeah,
toy
yeah.
hunting, I'm at work.
Bob went to buy a huge collection today somewhere. Where you go, buddy?
No.
They're taking the day off.
Yeah, we're closed every Tuesday. They line up. and
Silverhawks.
they go on toy hunting on Tuesdays. Oh, they will.
How about five apiece on
Thundercats.
those?
Okay.
5. It's 15 bucks.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna keep looking around.
Please, I'll make you a lot.
What's up with that Spider-Man on the back?
Cool. Oh, he normally goes in my window display,
That thing's awesome.
but Darth Vader took over the window display.
Ron was just saying he got in the exclusive Tom Atkins figure from Night of the Creeps. Scream Factory.
Yeah, he may look familiar to you
There he is.
from a different movie.
Dr. Chalice from Halloween 3. Another Tom Atkins. And then, of course, he was in Creep Show, right, too?
Yeah, I don't think they made a Creepshow figure of him though.
No. He's a Pittsburgh boy, too.
Is he?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I think he still lives in the area.
Oh wow.
He does, like, the Living Dead weekends and stuff.
Oh sure.
Yeah. Monroeville Mall is for sale right now, actually.
The whole mall?
The whole mall is for sale.
Oh man, get on that.
But I guess they have two parties interested in it, and they want to keep it a mall.
Okay.
Like, they don't want to do anything else with the property, so.
Last time I was in that mall was years ago when Dominic, who used to own Steel City Con, had a toy store in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, I mean, it wasn't a dead mall. I don't know if it is now. What's that? That's fine. Yeah.
It's a lot of people still go there, but the majority of the Pittsburgh people go to Ross Park,
Okay.
the Ross Park Mall. That seems to be the more
Okay.
populated mall. I like the Monroeville from just the history of Dawn of the Dead there, of
Yeah.
course, you know.
They're all dying. You see now they're like starting to occupy malls with like vacancies. Like you can buy rooms.
No.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Sorts of turtles down here. Some toidles.
They did that where they built out
Smurfs.
You guys want to start pile, you can. It's all for sale.
All for sale.
Got a party wagon with the box and the turtle copter. Pizza thrower.
He's a fun, yeah.
Needle nose. Yeah, nice turtle. Speaking of the sewer spitting turtles, some of my favorite card art.
Yep. Those are cool.
Vivid. We got over here. Oh, we got some Rambo in here. Some Series 2. I think that's a Dino Riders
It is.
net, isn't it?
It is.
For the pterodactyl.
From the pterodactyl. Yeah, the guy bought the pterodactyl and left the he left the net.
Like on purpose?
No, this was years ago.
Oh,
My helper
okay.
didn't know, and the guy's never come back to claim the net. So
Huh.
it's still
Is
sits
this one
there.
here? Yeah.
Yeah. It went to the pterodactyl, so it was complete. And it was when Cody was here, and Cody didn't know that that was part of it. And obviously, the guy didn't know either.
I had that happen at
Cops. Got some superpowers. Hall of Justice. The Batmobile.
When Jake's, I get some like vintage stuff in. I try to tell Jake like this comes with that, because he wouldn't know.
Toy Biz and Counter Batman.
So what's wrong with you?
just a head cold. Just like the, you can tell from the voice. and
Collector's
stuff.
case.
Eyes.
Legends of Batman. Batmobile back there.
Everybody got in the house now.
Good.
Goes around.
Got some Bone Age.
All week, or?
I'm off this week, dude.
Line you don't see a lot of is Bone Age. Mega Force.
All the balls looking like.
Hunter, what are you eyeing up?
I don't know.
Pokemon stuff?
Old Pokemon. Like this is on the floor.
You gonna get that giant plush?
So I had one of these as a kid. Just don't know if I need it again at 30.
He'd give you a deal. Gargoyles. Line I do not collect is gargoyles. I mean, they're neat, but I just, they were after me.
Yeah, like you don't make connection.
Nothing. Yeah, none at all. American Gladiators. Atmosphere. Cops.
Like I got a big toy bike coming in, and then I said I got people coming in from out of town. I said I'm going to work today. No.
Pound puppies.
You got blind.
Just that
Oh, that-
net neck and stuff. But I knew he was coming. He messaged me yesterday. I didn't know he was coming right at 11. I knew it was gonna be some high-end stuff.
Pokemon Monster Master Trainer.
Because my seat is broken.
Got all sorts of comics back here.
They're selling the collection. I don't know why. It's either they don't make them anymore or
All
it's just
sorts of superhero action figures back here. Tons of them. Some Ghostbusters.
There's some people who are age of selling their vintage stuff.
Got some plush here. Care Bears. Giant turtle plush. Those are pretty neat. Care Bears. Figures. Harry Potter Lego. Spin around here. That's a My Little Pony. Scottish Barbie and Parisian Barbie. Strawberry shortcake. Down here, I guess I'll start at the bottom one. It's like the reissue Ghostbusters set here. Hasbro ones. Vintage. Firehouse, complete. Got a Power Rangers here. Do not know a lot about Power Rangers, if anything, really.
I had the. They made like an elite too.
They did, yes.
I actually like
Mutant Fist Pounder here from Thundercats with the box. Oh, there's Condor on card. Robotech. $6 Million Man. Skulk, Sectars. Looks like some Infaceables. Visionaries. Oh, Power Lords. Toxic Crusaders. This little hodgepodge of stuff. Brave Star, M.A.S.K, Jason Wheel Warriors back there in the box. Starcom, M.A.S.K. Oh, look at that. We got some Tiger Sharks. Interesting.
And hold on for exciting action and underwater adventure with the Tiger Shark.
Lots of M.A.S.K in here. Voltron. Centurions. Got the detonator with the box. Very cool. Got some giant transformers up here. And the Totally Awesome Dudes boxing set. Got some a nice wrestling selection here. Really nice wrestling selection. Got a lot of the Mattel retros here. Some on the card, some loose. I think they did a good job with the retro collection.
For wrestling?
Yeah, to make them look like Hasbro's.
Who made them?
Mattel.
Mattel, okay.
New Day.
Yeah, even the Hasbro's are not that expensive. Somebody were wanting to get into them.
Like I said, the Hasbro's are definitely my favorite wrestling line. It's more modern Mattel stuff.
be a big,
Vintage Hogan thumb wrestler.
Black Zarek.
Some KO stuff.
No, I'm Transformer now. Transformer like a huge collection. Those third-party ones. And they all went
Bendy.
from Black Friday like they were.
Nice Hasbro selection. Some harder to find ones too. You don't see that narcissist Lex Luger very often loose.
Yeah.
Tennessee James just called me.
Did he?
He's looking for Funko Pops. What?
There's some LJNs.
Dude, I will. You can literally come to our store. I have 7 totes of Funko Pops.
Nice George Steele, good condition.
Yeah, I have thousands. Give us a call.
Some Legends.
I mean, I can't beat that card, but
Oh, look at that one. World Champion Wrestlers on the card. Kind of neat. Carded Crush Bendham. It's like a lot of modern horror stuff. And then you have Swamp Thing, Kenner Swamp Thing, Freddy.
I went to Case's warehouse and I asked them, when I was there, I asked them, I said, why?
Tales from the Crypt Keeper. Ah, no Frankenstein. I need Frankenstein. Unused contents, Bog Rover, Swamp Thing. It's a cool set. Dracula Spectacular. I don't know what that is. Pop up Dracula to hang up. Some more vintage Full Moon Puppet Master figures, Totem and Jester. I have some of those at home. Aliens. Lily Munster. Oh, look, they got the Alice Cooper McFarlane figure. Maggie. Oh, we got some carded figures here. X-Men, Wildcats. I saw some Dick Tracy here on the card. Tramp. Captain Planet. Dragon Ball Z. Bizarro, got some Spawn. Sin City. Buffy. Oh, there's a skeleton warrior back there too. Of course, castles. Back here, the storage area. This where Chad is? Poking around?
Yeah.
Finding some stuff?
I saw one thing, but I saw something for you too.
Okay.
but I don't know if you'll want it or not.
Okay. Keep me posted.
You can take a look at it right now.
Which one is it?
And go on the other side. Or this is one of your core lines. It's missing a piece. You know what it is?
Is this
Rock Lord's
Rock
Rock
Lords.
Pot. Yeah.
What's it missing?
There's an arm on here.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
You don't see that very often.
Nope. Just needs clean.
I've got the plain one.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, it'd be hard to find that arm though. All sorts of different accessories and stuff back here. There's Hunter shopping away on his day off. She-Ra. Sorts of Motu here. All sorts of Motu. Primal Age. Got some of the Motu minis here. Looks like some of the knockoff ones as well. Golden Girl, Onyx. Some of the Motu vehicles. The jumbo collector case. The knockoff fantasy figure one. Land Shark. Spider. Looks like a Star Wars case here. Speeder bike. That's droids, I believe. Mini rigs. Carded Weekway, bib back there. Decent prices on those too. Y-Wing. Hoth set.
I gotta go. So I was like, how many should get to 10? I said, I'll pay rent, we'll square up. So I got a check, and I paid him off the check. And I was like, then you come to the store because he needs bags.
Jabba the Hutt play set.
Bags. I said, I just have to go to $145. You can sit here with Jake all day. I don't care.
Battle damaged TIE fighter. Of course, the vintage Falcon we have here, and the Slave One. Ewok playset. Vintage Darth Vader back there with his cape. All sorts of card backs. My buddy Matt would like to go through those, I'm sure. Moving on to the next case, we have G.I. Joe. A line that I'm thinking about getting more of, at least some of the figures, some of the core characters that I'd like to pick up soon. Who knows, he might have some here that I want.
My doctor too.
Star Brigade back there, some of the 90s ones. Shadow Ninjas. Ah, there's the Silver Mirage, one of my favorites. And here are the figures.
The only reason it's in business though, it has to be because there's more than one location.
The first series here, some of the straight arms.
There's no way. Okay, Sasha, you got it. Okay. Raising Cane's is literally right across the street. Popeyes just opened a block down. There is a KFC that's always been there. And then Chick-fil-A's coming. It's a street spot. Chick-fil-A will be open in the spring. How can that Slim Chickens that sells chicken tenders, how can they stay open? I drive by there probably 3 times a week. Never any of their people to work. You just gotta be great now.
Oh, there's an A-team hanging out there.
Locations gotta be doing good. I don't know where they're at. Just one somewhere down in Canton.
Oh, this is the Street Fighter 2 line.
They're already sold. There's a friend steak burgers. They sold. Oh my gosh, we found it. Look at what on it.
I need to put them on that bird.
No, who's the line?
And then down this row here,
Yeah, the
it's like a lot of modern figures. Modern Motu, AEW, wrestling, Star Wars Black Series.
Yeah, I like.
I'm gonna shoot this here. This little end cap.
Any Garfield's flying around, do you? Okay.
You went through the bars area, but I don't even think. Did they make Garfield Happy Meals? I don't think there's any. You dug through the Happy Meals.
I didn't dig that far into it.
There's the Toy Biz Two-Face.
How's that?
I mean, it was cool. I remember going there as a kid.
Ice skating or roller skating?
Kind of want him. I love that Toy Biz Batman line that came out right before Kenner got the rights. Look at that.
Inside's a bank, you know, like
Unbroken.
within walking distance between like here and like say like across the street. So I went over there. And Alex said,
The one I said 6 years ago was good. About trading.
The Power of the Force Falcon up there. Modern stuff. Jurassic World.
Oh, it's great. That's where like everything goes. It's for whatever reason, like Harmon can't get everything. I don't know why.
Some vintage games down here. Smurfs. Dizzy Dizzy Dinosaur. It's one of my favorites as a kid. Girl Talk. Power of the Force land speeder. Star Trek.
Yeah.
I might get every
don't have a cow dice game.
Something goes for 50 and one for 10. So that was a funky one.
Modern Star Wars. Got some Legends. X-Men 97. There's the classic Hot Wheels playset a lot of us had. The fold-out playset. There's a Transformers case. What do you say, Ron?
No, not much.
You have a good Christmas?
I did have a really good Christmas. It was nice. Took some time off from here. Cleared my head. Taking the rest of the week off this week.
Oh, nice. I'm glad you were open today for this.
Yeah. And yeah, getting ready for a new year of fun and toys. Excited. So I looked this up. Okay, so it has a spoiler that's on here that goes in the back with a net, and it like shoots over, and like it's like a net trapping feature. Completely.
So it traps its own driver.
No, it's a net with like a spring launch.
Yeah.
And it, I guess. So, but I think I get $35 for this as it sits.
I'll get you now.
It's old me.
Taka.
Maybe it.
Would you say it traps its own driver?
Yeah.
Well,
What is that?
So it's the Mego spider car,
Uh-huh.
and there's a spoiler attachment that goes on it with a net, and I can't figure out, since I don't have the attachment, if it flips up. It must flip backwards, but yeah, the picture's on.
It's forward in front of the vehicle.
Maybe it shoots forward,
Right.
but I feel like if it shoots forward, it's kind of trapped. Why does Spider-Man need a car? I don't know.
Why does Superman need a jogger?
That's the weirdest vehicle of all time.
Why does Starscream need a plane? He's a plane.
Yeah, and Action Master's
Yeah.
line. Yeah, he has a plane. Well, Megatron has a tank.
Yeah.
And Optimus Prime has a truck.
Yeah. They don't transform it.
Monstrous.
What do you charge for this? I mean, Burger King kids Pokemon crap. See?
Probably didn't think you were going to sell those today, huh?
I thought I was going to take him to Froggy Show.
When is the Collecticon? Is that February?
February 15th or 16th? I have the flyers here for it. The flyer. I don't
Oh, yeah. There we go. We got that's Toy Hio. That's coming up, too.
Yeah, the Collecticon somewhere there. Toy House. Yeah. the week
February
before.
16th. Toy Hio. Yep,
That's
February
it.
8th. Toy Palooza. May 3rd. And that's where we're at right now. Your
Those are
Toy
the
Connection.
shows- those are the shows that I go to. All right, so that crown they're going for like $15-20 on eBay. He should buy the Backroom.
There's a Backstreet Boys?
Backstreet Boys.
Of what?
Burger King crowns, I think.
Oh, okay. Got some Playmates, Simpsons. Oh, there's the animated Batman figure case. Prison Sideshow Bob.
So here's the thing. My Square stand is discontinuing my iPad in March because I have like the first gen Square stand, and I have like just an old second iPad 4. I can't update it. The Apple's not.
Mega Block Smurfs. And then we had Micro Machine City Scenes. It's kind of neat. Shoot over here real quick. We got some vintage Ghostbusters. Looks like they're complete with the Proton packs. Series 2 Rambo. Some box Super Nintendo games. Game Boy. Some puzzles.
To the point where I'm like thinking they're vintage.
Lost World. Some Aliens. Then we got Playmate Star Trek. Spawn. Rings. That takes us back to the front of the store.
I've seen iPads and iPhones there. She said, well, we have like a company edict that says we can't take out the products anymore. So I have the one. Exo Squad.
Oh, Exo Squad.
It's one of my favorite toy lines.
Really?
I was going to work on that today, and then I've already been sidetracked.
Nice. Yeah, a little, you know, need some cleaning.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do.
I know Chad really likes that line.
Oh,
The Exo
maybe
Squad.
Chad will just buy the whole box for me and save me the cleaning effort. So it is like the only 90s toy line that I collect personally.
Okay.
And I collected it. I mean, I was buying those when I was in high school. I was like, oh, I want to go to Toys R Us. Like, mech suits? I need these. And I bought them.
I remember in the 90s, going to like KB Toys and find the Generation 2 Transformers and
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
the Garbage Pail Kids.
And then
you name it.
Turtles did that same style
They
with
did.
the Mutaforce Turtles.
Yeah. The G.I. Joe, actually, in the 2000s, they did mechs.
Mm-hmm. The 2003 Turtles did them too.
Yeah.
They had like the big mech suits.
You a Turtles collector? You a big Turtles guy?
Yeah, yeah. The vintage stuff.
Find some stuff back here, dude.
Those were the days. The vintage
No,
turtles.
this
That's
thing
right.
goes for hundreds of
Mhm.
hundreds.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
Oh man. Oh man, you found the Dungeons and Dragons.
Those go for hundreds also.
Hundreds of dollars.
Sasha's already wiped all this stuff out back there.
He thought he did.
You don't need any of these. There's 2 knives, a torch, and a club.
No.
Yeah, I mean, he's been through that. You guys should have come.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Thanks for stopping in, brother.
Well, he sold me the one, I think, sword, one Rockwood.
You know Troy Swartz, who owns Star Pop. He came in.
You got the rest of what I got.
Because I had Tim Ebby's gone through all those weapons. You went through all. I had a giant bin of tub of weapons, and I was at
Nice
Toy
Star
Cruise
Wars
and
set
Troy's
here.
like, why buy a tub of weapons? And I mean, they're just sitting there.
Right.
There's stuff that don't go to vintage. It's
Mhm.
modern stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He just bought. He come down here the one day. He came down like the day after Toy Palooza. He was so happy, and he bought a giant bin of weapons. And I was
Dukes.
sitting there. I was like, I can't do anything with them. He's like, well, a lot of these go to like 2008, like the 2012, like
Robots
Turtle
cut.
One.
Yeah.
Like stuff that I have. I'm not gonna sit there and put together a 2012 Turtles.
Right.
They look good on both Turtles or the crap out of money.
I'm sure.
See the hook horror up here, Chad?
Hook
The
horror?
nice hook horror.
Yeah, he's really nice.
I know. I might
It's,
pick him up.
Baxter's stock, man.
Yeah.
I
Is
throw
that
those
good?
together.
I know. I need a.
You need a hook horror?
That's what I do.
I need a better one.
Yes.
You need a better one.
Yeah.
You know, like, do this thing with, like, $200 and I was
Police
like,
Academy.
I don't think for John. I looked it up.
And then the Thundercats.
I was like, well, I guess you.
See those tiger sharks back there?
Well, this is all Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, these look like
Nice.
Two of the.
I got some interesting stuff here. Some knockoffs. I might pick this guy up here.
How was that? Awesome time?
Is that Fisher Price?
Yeah, adventure people.
Oh yeah. So I walked in because
You know, another complete Strongheart.
No, I have an extra sword. It's a decent one there.
Mm-hmm.
There's Firehouse. Jimmy
Crystal.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Like, literally right around the corner, they have the sandwich factory. So it's right there.
It's so hard to find them complete.
No.
What's that?
All right, guys, so I am back from your toy connection, and let me show you what I picked up. First, I've been looking for an upgrade to my Hook horror figure, and wouldn't you know it, Ron had one behind the counter on that amazing vintage display that he had, and he is very minty, and of course, he is from Advanced Dungeons and Dragons by LJN Toys, 83-84 time frame. He's one of the bigger, larger creatures that they produced, along with some of the steeds and dragons. So this is Hook Horror, and believe it or not, this figure and this character was featured in one of the episodes of the cartoon, because I know a lot of the figures weren't really in the cartoon. So I think one episode featured Hook Horror, and there were many of them. It wasn't just one character, right? It was like a horde of Hook Horror characters. So anyway, very nice and minty. He's very typically having a nose rub or beak rub, whatever you want to say. And this one does not. So very happy to upgrade my Hook Horror.
Enter the world of DC Comics superheroes.
My super strength will stop your power punch, Lex Luthor, but it can't stop Mr. Freeze and the kryptonite ring. Let Robin shut things down to size.
Not even Penguin can defeat the powers of the superheroes. Action figures each sold separately from Toy Biz. And now bring all the action of Batman home with the Batmobile, action figures, and more. Each sold separately from Toy Biz.
And then you guys know me, I love the Batman Toy Biz, and I even love the DC Comics superhero line that Toy Biz went alongside with the Batman releases in 1989, 1990. They have the gold cards. And so I've been looking to pick up some of those figures, not necessarily all of them. I know I had some when I was a kid, like Penguin and Mr. Freeze, I know that. But one that I thought was really cool, and I'll be honest, I didn't even know they made this figure until maybe 2 years ago, was a Two-Face. I did not know Toy Biz made this, because it was a line I wasn't really tracking or, monitoring or actively seeking out. But once I saw him, I was like, man, this is really cool. I love the colors on him, and I think they did a really good job capturing the essence of Two-Face. I love the orange and blue suit, and of course his regular face as opposed to his other evil face, and of course he's holding this humongous dime in his hand. And what's really cool is that he actually works too. Let me wind him up. He's got a wind up knob here on the side. So I think that's cool. I imagine that'll get locked up or frozen over time. So I got both of these items for like 30 bucks. So I was very, very happy with that. And to add a couple more pieces to my collection. So that's it, guys. That was your toy connection in Ravenna, Ohio. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I had a blast going through that store. And of course with my buddies Sasho, Hunter, and Chad, whom you all know from many of my other videos, as well as D&E Collectibles, where Hunter works. And of course, Ron was a more than welcoming host, gracious host, and I love chatting with Ron too. He's got a great store there in Ohio, so I highly encourage you to go check it out for all of your toy hunting needs, because he has a nice mix of vintage, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, as well as modern figures as well. Lots of Star Wars and Marvel and things like that. So go ahead and hit this like button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to my channel at Ree's Retro Toys for all of your toy hunting needs. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, keep on hunting.